Hello from me, Lazarus. We continue with the next lesson of the course on Lazarus IDE. We are currently on Chapter 11. T-Timer and T-Frame Components. Last time we looked at the T-Timer component, and now we'll look at the T-Frame component. Frames are containers, called component containers, and are very similar to forms. Their unique ability is that they can be placed into shapes or other frames. Like shapes, they are stored in two files. The code is stored in a document with the extension .pa, and the design, with the extension .lfm. The point of using frames is, when we have forms in a project with a similar layout, then we can create a frame that can be used as a template. Creating a frame is done as follows: from the File menu, select New, and from the resulting window, select Frame. This is the window that appears when we select a menu, and from there we select a frame. The frame looks like a shape. We can create several frames and if necessary use some of them, like from the standard bar select the frame component and place it on the shape. Now we will see a list from which we can select a frame, but we must first create and archive a project with a created frame for it to appear in this list. Let's create a frame and place elements in it like this. Then let's create two new shapes and put our frame on each of them. This will be done by selecting a shape and placing a frame component on it and selecting this frame from the list. Then we will size the forms according to the frame and compile our project. So, here depending on the version of the Lazarus IDE, we may get the following error, that there is no such identifier TFrame. This error indicates that we don't have a link to the frame, and to link it, we need to add it to the Uses section of Form 2 and 3, which is located at the top. We need to add frame 1 at the end of the described components. And in some versions of Lazarus IDE, the addition is done automatically, when the frame is selected. Now the compilation will be successful and we will see the following thing, but let's show it in. Lazarus IDE, open. Lazarus IDE, compile and run. We see we have no error at the compilation, because we have a new version, but in older versions this error can be received. Let's try it out. We press the Show Form 2 button and we see this frame. We press the Show Form 3 button and I see the same thing. So we have actually the same template. Here's what's visible from Form 2 and Form 3. So, I haven't made functionality here, because I'm just showing it as an example. That's all for this lesson. Best regards.